Have you ever pondered over the fact that just a simple nod from the crime boss can make everything go smoothly without a hitch? Doug didn't have to make an appearance at all. He effortlessly took care of the matter for the female boss. Back to now. After Doug's arrest last night, police found his place littered with bodies. A chilling scene. Clearly, there was a fierce showdown last night. The place looked like a disaster zone. The doctor checks the scene while asking Doug what in the... They discuss his childhood, recounting his escape from a dog cage. On that day, Doug was a hero, secretly aiding a dog and delivering puppies. Turns out his big brother caught him in the act, and oh boy, that's not good. Doug frantically thinks, I've got nothing here, can you let me off the hook? Subtitles, sorry again, poor Doug's reported, pleading while Dad stays unforgiving. Clinging to the iron bars, all he can think is, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. While the dogs howl around him. Subtitles, but then an accident. Arch! Doug loses a finger, falls down, and his adventure truly begins. At this moment, Doug feels a jolt, realizing he must flee. He braces himself, heeds his inner voice, and flips through a magazine. The dogs got it, dashed out, ran through blocks, found a police car, and brought cops back. Dad and brother were caught on the spot, things worsened, but Doug received prompt treatment, though the ricochet scarred him forever. It got lodged in a crucial spot, and unfortunately, Doug lost the freedom of his legs, yet he can miraculously stand. He could barely take a few steps, each one risking nerve damage. Later, his dad made a choice in prison, and his brother was locked up for 8 years. The day he got out, Doug's dogs were fixated on him, and a pack of fierce pooches rushed out, pulling off the perfect revenge. Doug just admitted to a murder, but he couldn't care less, chowing down while reminiscing about his childhood, a real little cheerleader. After the hospital, he bounced around various children's welfare institutions, dodging those battle-scarred kids like it was a game talk about a level up. Those kids were hurting each other, lacking even a smidge of unity, not even as cohesive as the dogs who could band together against foes. Amidst the chaos, Doug found his true love, Shelma, an enviable theatre enthusiast and Shakespeare fan. Taught Doug how to do makeup like a meticulous director, guiding him in reading and acting thanks to Shakespeare. Doug's life turned upside down. He immersed in fantasy, lost himself, found reality absurd, yet relished it. Unfortunately, before he could confess, Shelma was whisked away by a theatre, like something out of a dramatic plot twist. Doug knew deep down her talent shouldn't be buried here, shining bright like a star. Soon after, Shelma became a theatre actress, while Doug, the deserter, kept collecting press clippings, waiting for his time to... Shelma transformed from a nobody to a Broadway superstar, and that day Doug finally mustered up the courage to see her. Among the thunderous applause, Doug yearned to leap up and cheer her on, but his disability left him stuck in the corner. Luckily, he got the chance to step backstage and met Shelma, who recognized him immediately. They chatted away with excitement as she eagerly wanted to know everything, from his college degree in biology to his side gigs in theatre. Shelma was so moved, she planted a kiss on Doug only for a flying man to swoop in and interrupt the moment. Turns out it's Shelma's new husband, who also happens to be the director of the play. Talk about a sticky situation. Faced with such an impressive man, Doug's self-esteem shattered like glass, and he had to fight to keep disappointment off his face. That night, he felt so foolish, thinking a wheelchair-bound goofball could catch a goddess eye. Just thinking about it made him nearly breathless, pounding his thighs, wishing he could stand up again. He clung to the cage, screaming, until he collapsed to the ground, feeling just like a lost pup. In that desperate moment, he realized that only the love from his pups was the most genuine. That night, Doug underwent a transformation, but soon he got the news the shelter was shutting down. They claimed it was due to financial issues, but it was just a business trick the landlord developers meant the dogs would have to move. Doug quietly accepted it, but when that day actually came, every dog in the shelter vanished without a trace. He found the perfect hideout, an abandoned building where he wouldn't be disturbed. It was like paradise. But he needed a job to support everyone, and Doug couldn't land even the simplest one. Until one day, he stumbled into a drag club, witnessing the performers rehearse, and suddenly felt a sense of belonging. He made up his mind to join them. Come on, everybody, let's have a blast and party here together. Don't mind these folks in pants or cars, I can stand up, no more wheelchairs for me. The brave Doug stood up, and with everyone's support, the boss gave him a chance. What a night. Doug's debut transformed him, and with his angelic voice he stunned the crowd and snagged the job, prompting the doctor to wonder about this. Can this job really support all those dogs? The answer is no, but Doug had another hustle because he realized the dogs understood every command he gave. So, Doug used this superpower to remotely direct the dogs on secret visits to wealthy homes, snatching up jewelry and trinkets in one fluid motion, leaving no trace. But then, bad news hit a few months later. Even though the insurance company's monitoring yielded no clues, outdoor cams caught no suspects, but stray dogs drew attention. While reviewing similar case surveillance, the adjuster found clues. Doug's life seemed set for another twist.